Eruvin, Perek Hey, Mishna Gimel. This is a continuation of the Karkaf. You remember between... משנתנו היא המשך המשנה הקודמת. Our Mishnah is a continuation of the previous Mishnah. והיא מוסיפה ללמד בדין תוספת קרקף לעיר. There's another law when we can learn if you add this extra part to the city. So it says, וכן שלושה כפרים המשולשים. Also 3 villages that are in a shape of a triangle. העומדים במשולש. They're in a triangle. היינו בצורת סגול כזה. They're in the shape of a סגול. אם יש בין שניים החיצונים 141 ושליש. If between the two outer ones there's 141 and a third. כלומר, what does it mean?
The one is this?
Yeah, the other one is that.
שני הגדול, כן.
כלומר, שרואים את הכפר האמצעי, that we look at the middle village, כאילו עומד בשורה בין שני החיצונים. We elevate him to be just like in between them. בשטח שממולו, in the area that's opposite him. ואם אין בין הראשון לאמצעי, וכן בין האמצעי לאחרון, if there is not 141 between the first and the second, and the second and the third, אלא 141 ושליש אמה, only 141 and a third אמה, היינו כשיעור קרקף לכל אחד, this is the measurement of a קרקף to each and every one, עשה אמצעי את שלושתם להיות כאחד. The third one make all of them to become one. In other words, you look at them as one city, even though they're far away from each other.
I didn't understand. The Metzai, the middle one is 1, 2, and the middle one here. These have to be 141 and a shlish from where? From the middle of those two?
That's
in a straight line.
You will take the middle one, put him in between, and then you have 143, 143. Or, according to the other opinion, just 143.
So in other words, it doesn't matter how far is this far.
It does. It needs to be 143 down or something. It cannot be more. Or 2,000 amah down. We see soon.
Okay.
Yeah? So it cannot be too far. Okay. But this far, you can just elevate it to there. כל שלושת הכפרים נחשבים כאחד. All the 3 villages are considered one. ומודדים בהם את תחום השבת מחוץ לגבולות המקיפים את שלושתם. And then you go out from all of them. יחד, together. בגמרא מבואר, in the Gemara it explains, שמדובר כאן, we're talking about, בחגון שאין בין החיצונים לאמצעים, אלא 2,000 אמה או פחות. So it needs to be between these two, less than 2,000 אמה down. It cannot be, so it can be 2,000 amma up or 2,000 amma down. But if it's more than 2,000 amma, then you can't bring him to the middle. It needs to be 2,000 amma in order to bring him to the middle. שהואילו בני הכפרים הללו יכולים לבוא זה לזה בשבת בלא עירוב. So it says why? Because they're allowed to walk to each other anyway.
2,000 amma.
The 2,000 amma. So if you're allowed to walk, then you just bring it into it if you're allowed to walk in there. לפיכך אנו אומרים, therefore we say, שרואים את האמצעי כאילו עומד בין שני החיצונים. We take the middle one that's in the bottom and we elevate it to the top. אבל אם המרחק בין האמצעי לחיצונים יותר מ-2,000 אמה, אינו רואים. But if it's more than 2,000 אמה, since you cannot walk there, you cannot elevate it in there. Okay? בארנו את המשנה לפי רש"י והרמב"ם. We explain this Mishnah according to Rashi in the Rambam. וכן פירשה גם הרב עם ברטנורה. Also the Bartenura explained it the way we explained. ברם יש משיגים על פירוש זה. Some disagree. שכן לשון המשנה, because the Mishnah said, אם יש בין שניים החיצוניים. It says if there's between the two other ones, no, the way we learned it, it's between the two other ones and the middle one. But the words of the Mishnah just says between the two other ones. It doesn't say to the middle.
Right.
Yeah. So some will say no. When he say the two other ones, they mean the two other ones. אינו מתיישב כל כך לפי אותו פירוש. It doesn't fit so much the way we explain it. So הרבד מפרש, הכוונת המשנה, the Rabbi says, שאם נראה את הכפר האמצעי בין שני האחרים, that if you're going to see the middle village between the two others, ימלא את הרווח שביניהם עד שלא יישאר בין שני החיצונים, אלא שטח פנוי של 141 וממש שליש. In other words, it's 143 even more. 143 to this side, 143. In other words, you bring the middle town in between them, and then you can go 143 and 143. אלא שטח פנוי של 141, כלומר שבין הראשון לאמצעי ובין האמצעי לאחרון לא יהיה אלא כשיעור קרקף אחד. When he says קרקף אחד, in other words, there's two ways to look at it.
קרקף, כמה זה קרקף?
The 143 by 143, or 70 by 70.
קרקף, אני חושב
70. But 143, the idea here, the argument is if it is 143 in between them, or is it 143 in between them? That's all conversation.
Okay.
Are you going to consider it 1 or 2? Okay.